Going on, hard cut fully fam. It's a cold day at the camp. It's gonna be a real interesting show. We're gonna talk about pedigrees today. We're gonna break it down. I'm gonna show y'all how the hard cut bully line got its go, got its start, where the pedigrees come from. We're gonna break down Domino's pedigree first. And when we break down Domino's pedigree, with him and Cream being brother and sister, that's gonna give you Cream's pedigree too. So this will be a real good show, loaded show. Like they say on Drugs Inc., this show is loaded. Be prepared. This is one of them shows. This is Domino. Domino, come here. You over there marking everything up. That's Domino, my chocolate and white pocket. That's his son, Legend. Come on, Cream. When I got some of the paperwork out, I wanted to go over some of the things in the pedigree, make it make sense. And we're gonna start. Domino came from my dog Bo Jackson. No, from my dog King Creed, and from Black Widow. Let's look at Black Widow's side. Black Widow, the sire is Fisher Kennels, Netflix and Chill. And the dame is DFB's Vista Queen. And on the pedigrees, you got the colors broke down of which each of the dogs are, so I can see everybody's color breakdown. If you got a good dog pedigree, you'll be able to look up most of those dogs on that pedigree, and you can see if they got a good shape, if they got a good head, all of that. And these guys do. So, off of Fisher Kennels, Netflix and Chill, which is a champagne and white dog, bred to Vista Queen's, bred to DFB's Vista Queen, which was a brindle dog. Now that would be his mother and father, King Creed. That would be the next line would be his grandparents. Now we're on his great grandparents. The sire was Perez Uso. And if you don't know, that's one of Dak's most famous sons. A lot of people, somebody asked me a little while ago, it's like, what's Dak's favorite offspring to you? I said, Black Widow. I don't know, no, my dog, Black Widow, is the favorite offspring of Dax to me. And second will be Domino. So anyway, but Perez Uso is the sire. And he was blue and white. And Heavenly Honey was the dame. She was champagne and white. Okay. Then next down below that is Bad Habits, which was the mother and father of Vista Queen, was Bad Habits Wax, and DTP's Sadie Suede of DFB Crew. All right. Now we go back to the next line, which is great grandparents. It starts with mother. It's four level pedigree, so it starts with mother, father, then it goes to the grandparents, then the great grandparents, and now the last line will be the great grandparents, which is a little smaller part of the pedigree, but it's in the pedigree. Especially if you see when I'll go back to the top side, we'll see how all this joins up together with Bo Jackson. So, but we still see that we have plenty of diversity, but that the blood is all the way through good blood. Now, when we get to the great Grandad, it is Grand Champion Gotti Dax. And they bred Gotti Dax to WCG's Ace Line's Purple Codina. And that's how they got Perez Uso. What is this? I didn't know I had no dog food out. See that boy there? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Let me see. All right. So Perez Uso is there 2 times right there, as well as Dax is there. But like I say, it's further back in the line. So then under that, to get Heavenly Honey, they bred Perez Uso and NBC's Eclipse. So Bad Habits, Bully's Head Chief, Bad Habits Bully Armana, the Hitch Pitch Texas Hold'em, DTP's Tahiti. All of them went into the great grandparents of this dog here and of my dog Domino. So some of the standouts you can see is Perez Uso. He's on the farthest back line, and he is let me see. Perez Uso is that's parents, grandparents. Perez Uso is his great granddad, and Gotti Dax is his great granddad. For this dog and for Domino. So most of the dogs on my line coming out have this same lineage. You don't see the end of you don't see who made Gotti Dax, but you would see Romeo. Gotti Romeo, and I forgot the other one that made Dax. I can't slip my mind now. But you would see that. That's what I see on Black Widow's pedigree. So Black Widow had some of the best pedigree of anybody on my yard. If this has been good information, man, I ain't said it yet, but please hit that like button, man. The show would help me out a lot. I'm just rambling on, man, but it was interesting, so I wanted to get this out today. I hope I got enough time on the channel, on the video. But if this is interesting to you, hit that like button and consider subscribing. So now that's the mother's side of the deal. Now we go to the father's side. So his mother was Black Widow, and his father is Summers Bullies, King Creed. All right, that's his dad and her dad. And King Creed came from Bo Jackson and Black Diamond. Bo Jackson came from BFB's Rocky's Moses Malachi and Dax Line's Shorty Zoe Sky Adams. So Dax Line's Shorty Zoe Sky Adams was the dame to Bo Jackson. Okay, then Black Diamond was made from Dax Line's Daxter Shortman Brutus and Eminem Bullies Spifolia. Spifolia, I think I'm pronouncing it right. You got to look at some of these acronyms. Now, I didn't point out the acronym on Gotti Dax. He had the GRGC in front of his name. That means Grand Champion. So whenever you see that on your pedigree, that means he was a Grand Champion. That particular dog. So then we go to the great grandparents, and that's UBK's Rocky's Moses, Hell Raising Hobos Tiny, Dax Line Dax the Shortman Brutus again, Chambers Quella, Gotti Lines, Dark Star Daxter, Masons Alita, Oso of Aguavi Blue Bullies, and Aguava Blue Lola. That's the Bo Jackson side of it. So you can see the Bo Jackson side had a lot of Dax line stuff, which was after Dax. Dax was before that, and before Dax was Gotti line. But you can see we still got a lot of the Grand Champion pedigree that we needed in both sides. And we're very diverse, even though we have that big influence. It's still very diverse. And that's why he looked the way he looked. That's why he got the chest he got when he ain't stealing food. That's that Victor puppy food they love. But that's his son. So the whole lineage, we pretty good. We got you see Perez Uso a couple times on there. You see Dax a couple times on there. You see Shorty Manzo on there. Dax the Short Man Brutus you see on there a couple times. The further you go back away from the dog, the less influence it has. So you look for the double up on the other side, on the both sides of the pedigree. And you can say, well, he's 2 times Lucky Luciano, he's 2 times this, 2 times that. You know. So now our pedigrees start to say hard cut, because we're gonna go hard cut cream to hard cut dominant to hard cut Debo. That's what she's gonna have. And then we're gonna go hard cut Domino to hard cut Candy Crush. We selectively breeding for certain attributes. Now, lastly, we embark tested Domino before we started doing anything. We did it and everybody's seen it. It's a full video. You can go look at it right now if you need to. And the results. We did another video on the results. So we have DNA tested, genetic tested, and that is the important thing to do whenever you're breeding, period. But especially if you're gonna be line breeding. So that's how we know everything's gonna work out, how the math is going good, and how the program is going good. So I thought that was a real interesting topic today, man. If it was to you, hit that like button. Come on out the bench for the big win, man. Get you something hard cut. It's on.